Alright, good morning everyone. Today is the day of my long walk, continuing my journey to Hitachi. So right now I'm at Takadanababa, or I'm walking towards Takadanababa station, and it's going to be a long walk, so I had to double check that I had everything prepared. Thing is, I've walked quite far into this journey so far, so I'm going to be riding a train all the way to northern Ibaraki, around the northern side of the Kasumigaura, in a place called Takahama in Ishioka City. So I'm quite nervous because it's kind of like a railway desert. There isn't really just a Joban line there. There's no there might be there's only that line, but there might be some buses in that area, but buses are a little less reliable. They tend to come less frequently, especially in like the countryside, so I'm a little worried about that. But I don't know, it's basically there's not going to be a lot of safety nets, like if I think, if I maybe, because after walking for a long time, there are many you might, your ankle might start to hurt really bad, it might become difficult to walk, chafing, I put on some weight this past year, so it's possible that the chafing might become a bigger issue. So I'm a little nervous that the goal for today is to reach Mito, which is the capital of Ibaraki. It's in northern. It's technically, I guess, maybe north central Ibaraki. So it's in north central Ibaraki, and that's the goal for today. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna reach Mito. In the title, but if the title is something along the lines of Northern Ibaraki Walk, that means I didn't really reach Mito. But if it's Walk to Mito, that means I reached Mito. So that's the goal. I'm gonna push myself, maybe not too hard, but to a certain extent in order to reach Mito. And it's going to be a beautiful walk. I'm really excited for it as well. Yeah, I'm nervous, but excited because it's in the countryside, and the Japanese countryside is very beautiful. I mean, it's not like a very mountainous area, so if you're more of a mountain person, it might not be that crazy, but I mean, it's still relaxing, and the feeling of arriving at Mito will be pretty big. So I will cut the video to when I'm at the starting point of my walk on Takahama on the northern side of Kasumigaura. Check this out. I'm on the green shop. It's basically like first class city on general trains. It's really cool. There's SkyTrain. Alright, here we are at Takahama Station, Ibaraki. It's sunrise right now, and this look, the pantograph is sparking. So this is That's the Joban line. Hopefully you got to see that. Yeah, so anyway, this is Kasumigaura, which is like, I think the second biggest lake in Japan. It's like right there. That's where I kind of came from in the last walk. And then this mountain over there, the Twin Peaks, is Tsukuba-san, Mount Tsukuba. So we're here at Takahama Station and ready to start our great walk today. It's a little cold out, but I'll probably warm up a little bit. I did bring some extra layer if it gets too cold. So yeah, let's embark on this journey. Alright, so beginning our walk. So I'm gonna go straight down this street here, and eventually we should reach a family mart. Because I haven't had breakfast and it's pretty important. Once we get to family mart, I might just get a little snack and then eat a real breakfast. There's like a Coco's, also located a little, well, not necessarily on the street, but there's a street perpendicular to this one. At the end of it, there's a Coco's. It opens in like half an hour or so, and I think I'll be there in about a half hour. But anyway, Kasumigaura is over there. You can see quite different from Tokyo here. It's an hour into the Joban line out of Tokyo. Noticeably colder. I don't know if you can see, but the water is frozen. So it's literally frozen here. So is it below freezing right now? It's freezing. It's 0 degrees Celsius right now, so literally freezing temperature. Again, I mean, hopefully, as we, today's supposed to be a sunny day. You can already see skies mostly clear, so the sun will warm up the area a bit. I'm gonna walk on this side here. So this video, unlike the first video, of course, because it's gonna take like 9 hours, I think. No, not 9 hours. 9 hours is like non-stop walking. It's gonna probably take like at least 12 hours, I think. Maybe around 12 hours to walk all the way to Mito. So, I don't know if yeah, so basically I won't be able to film the entire walk, like the first or even most of the walk. You'll probably only see different parts, so I think I'm going to cut the video here and I'll start filming some a little later, and we'll see where we are. I'll try to film as many interesting things as I can. I mean, it is like this this part of the walk is probably not going to be that interesting, because I don't know, you never know though. But I did look at Google Earth, and it's just pretty much just pretty rural terrain, and that's about it. So, but if there is something, I'll be sure to film it. Oh crap, I forgot an important part. I need to log in. I just downloaded Strava. I usually record. I pretty much always actually record my walk. And then there's a nice view of some mountains. And this is the canal. It doesn't look like it's a fishable canal though. Does anyone know what this fruit is? It looks kind of like a tomato. It grows on vines. Alright. Nice, kind of like this, a street going up a hill. A wooded hill, so you don't really get to see like this much nature in Tokyo, so it's nice to, occasionally get out and look at nature like this. Also, once you get up and moving, your body kind of warms up, so it's not as cold, even though it's still, it's 1 degree Celsius now. Alright, time for breakfast. This is my breakfast here. Fried chicken, karage, with a slice of lemon, some bread and butter, and a pancake with some syrup and butter. So, yeah, nice way to start the morning. I'm in Cafe Gusto, by the way. So, not Coco's. Coco's was closed. Alright, we're back on the road. Still in Nishioka, of course. But yeah, we're in the closer to the downtown area. I guess a more residential part of the town, but yeah, nice, pretty semi-rural vibe here. A lot of cars, not a lot of pedestrians though, so quite a different vibe from Tokyo, but it's quite peaceful out here. The sky feels more open as well, so I might see something. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. A lot of frost on the bushes surrounding the pond. Yeah. Just a little pond. This out, nice hilltop view. You can kind of see into the distance of Ibaraki. A couple what looks like some traditional Japanese houses in the distance there. And a bunch of solar panels. Classic rural Japan. quite hazy. And you can see it's Mount Tsukuba. Let me get into a better view. Over there. Some lake or ponds. And then wow, a hazy morning and this nice bridge. Can't really. The sun's quite bright. Does the sidewalk end here? That's the thing. The further you get from Tokyo, the less sidewalks there are. So. This is why it's probably a good idea to look at the map in advance. Look at that. Still kind of hazy. Field. Road, some just melting frost dripping from the trees. Nice view of the field. This is awesome. Sun's out. Not sure which way it's supposed to go. Let me check. Nice open field area. I don't know what the mountain range north of Mount Tsukuba is, but I think those mountains are part of that mountain range. So like on the other side of those mountains are like Tochigi and Fukushima, I think. Some like agricultural stuff going on here. Yeah. And then there's a river, well, or I guess probably more accurately a stream. I think it's called the Kasumigaura, which this bridge goes right over. When I was planning my walk initially, I was thinking of walking across or walking along this, but it doesn't take you towards Mito. I don't know, but it might take you to the Pacific though. I don't know though. Don't quote me on that. A lot of ice on the ground right now. Japan has seen a lot of bear attacks recently, but I'm pretty sure this area is safe, so even though it's winter, it kind of looks like fall. If you look at those trees over there, those warm autumn colors, kind of there. But it's February. Okay, so I decided to go this way. There's a golf course. I mean, because this road, it's not super busy, but there's no sidewalk and there are cars that occasionally come in. Felt a little bit, I don't know, just a little risky to walk there, so I decided this also looks like a vehicle path, but not as busy. This looks like a parking lot. It's so, like, sketchy, this path. But it probably isn't used very often, so yeah. We're not in Ishioka City anymore. It looks like we're in Omitama, right? Omitama City. So pretty nice, right? Oh, there's the golf course. Oh shit! Oh, wow! Scared the hell out of me. I don't know if you guys saw that. There was like this, I think it was a pheasant or some kind of like turkey bird thingy. I don't know. Wow. It just suddenly took off and scared the shit out of me. Oh. It was kind of colorful though. It's not a common bird species, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a pond over in the golf course. That's pretty much. Oh, it's partially frozen. There's like little pockets of melted water though. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. So, on my walk to Choshi, now this isn't the first time an animal or creature scared me on one of these walks. On my walk to Choshi, I believe it was the third. No, it was. Yes, it was the third section from Murakami Station to Imba Nihonidai Station. I walked along the Imbanuma, which is a lake in Chiba, and in the northern Hokuso region of Chiba. And along the lake, there's a lot of brush, on a bamboo forest kind of thing, or bamboo. I think it was bamboo, yeah. And I saw this little like trail into the bamboo, and I was like a little interested in exploring it, so I went in. And once I reached the end, I heard like some rustling coming from in the bushes, and it's like, what the hell is that? And I started to hear some sort of like, I guess, I don't know if it was like snarling or something, like angry sounding animal. I don't even know what it is. Maybe like a raccoon or something, but I took off. Like, I literally ran as fast as I could out of that bamboo forest area. So yeah, sometimes on these walks you have some unexpected encounters with wildlife, so be careful out there. Interesting spot. A little clearing with some wood. Just like piled up wooden boards. Wonder what they'll be used for. Maybe fencing, because the fence looks like it's made out of the same material. Check this out, some timber work here. Maybe they make those logs into those plank boards. okay. We're in a nice field. You can see a mountain over there. I don't know which mountain it is, but it's there. And then a graveyard over there. Yeah, and we're going to be turning right here. It looks like it's going to take us into the woods in a bit. Oh, sweet. The ground is a bit slippery. Alright, about to enter this wooded path. Kind of looks like walls of like trees, literally. Yeah, I enjoy taking these sort of like off the beaten paths. Well, this is a beaten path, but I mean like the main roads are a lot of cars and it's kind of loud. Like these kind of quieter roads are really nice to walk through. And here's the graveyard. Oh, it's just a bird. Oh, okay. Maybe this is not a beaten path. Alright, that path just didn't look like somewhere I should be, so I decided to take an alternate route. So I believe it forks off this way. Is this also a dead end? On Apple Maps it shows that there's a path here, but it looks like maybe this isn't the right way. Let me look at the map real quick. Sorry. Yeah, there's a path here, supposedly. Well, it looks like there is another way. If I go back to this main road, I can just, like, it looks like the path has been redesigned. So, yeah, I'll go over there now. Okay, so yeah, this road eventually takes you to Mito. Let me zoom in on the sign there, just to get a sense of our current geographic location. Okay. Car coming. Oh look, there's some cool, got a little valley kind of ravine area. The mist really makes it look better, like larger than it actually is. Sounds like some industrial stuff going on there. The sun's really coming out now, so all the frost from this morning is vaporizing. Oh, wow. That is really nice looking. Look at all this mist. Holy shit. It's all evaporating. Wow. Okay. Just wanted to show off a couple mountains visible in the distance here. I think that might, is that Tsukuba? That might be Tsukubazan, Mount Tsukuba, and these are some other mountains north of it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, if you can see that sign right there, Okay, yeah, the truck was making a lot of noise, so. But anyway, you can see Sendai, this road, if you go 264 kilometers, it takes you all the way to Sendai. And then, I don't know if you, and there's Hitachi. That's my destination for, my ultimate destination. I won't be able to get there this, today, but maybe, yeah, but another time. I think the next walk I might make it to Hitachi, but Mito is only 19 kilometers away, so that's nice. You see that mountain? That mountain range. Pretty cool, right? So there's a little stream here, or creek, whatever. I think since it's called Tomoebashi, this might be the Tomoegaura. So yeah, second river today, I guess. There you go. You see how there's like a trail on the side of it? I like to walk along rivers because of the trail, and it also often has very scenic views. Unfortunately, no rivers lead directly to the destination for today, so. Okay guys, just reached the 10-mile mark. So I believe by the time we get to Mito, it'll be 30 miles, so we're about 1/3 of the way there. Okay. This is the Kuroka. It's a little river here. Yeah, so I've been, more view, mountains. Yeah, I've been walking along this road for a while now. It is, I want to see if there's maybe a quieter route. I don't know. Maybe I'll continue on this road. Alright, we're entering Ibaraki town. Very interesting, the entire prefecture. I don't know if the prefecture is named after this town or this town is named after the prefecture. But this is Ibaraki-cho in Ibaraki prefecture. Still walking on this busy road. I mean, if I continue this path, it's the fastest way to Mito, so. I don't know. I mean, there are some back roads, but it's kind of a detour though. So I think I might just stick on this road for a little while longer. yeah, I decided to step off into some back roads here. It's getting the scenery is kind of repetitive on the street. This doesn't lead. I'm gonna eventually have to merge back onto that road, but I thought it would be nice to just relax and just walk through the more rural parts. My ears are also a little fatigued from all the car sounds, so yeah. So it looks like we're walking into a neighborhood here with some solar panels to our side. It's getting a little warmer out, so I took off my jacket. So I just have the sweater on. Ooh. Some thorn bushes here. Oh, which way am I supposed to go? Okay, I'm supposed to make a left here. Okay. Ooh. Nice open field here. I think so. This dirt stuff here on top of these what I assume to be a crop field has a faint kind of manure smell, a faint smell of feces. So I think that maybe this is some sort of fertilizer soil mixed with cow dung or something. I don't know. I mean, right now it doesn't smell, but I walked along similar fields and I noticed a slight unpleasant smell. So I think it's fertilizer, because I know that let's just say dung can make good fertilizer. Oh boy, it's kind of muddy here. And my shoes are already kind of dirty from walking in mud. Oh, which way? It's a nice view up here though. I just looked on the map for like a place to rest nearby, like a park, and I saw like there's like castle ruins located near here. I forgot the name of the castle. I gotta look at the map again, but apparently like in that direction there's like some castle ruins. So I think I'm gonna go there. Hopefully there'll be a place to rest and maybe something interesting to see. Decided to go this way. Yeah, this way leads to a road that shouldn't be as busy as the one I was just on. But this road over here will eventually move on, or merge into that bigger road again. So, yeah. So there's another thing. I mean, we're not at the spot yet, but I was debating whether or not I should. I mean, so around the center of this Ibaraki town, there's like a river that passes through it. I think it's called the Kasumigaura, which is a nice river at least from what I saw on Google Earth, that eventually leads into the Hinuma, which is like a lake. It's a little closer to the coast of Ibaraki, and there's a place there called, or I think east or northeast of Hinuma, called Oarai, which looks like an interesting place. There's a lot of shops and stuff. Am I heading the right way? I hope not. I hope I'm not trespassing. But anyway, it looks like an interesting spot. And I have some, I don't know, I was debating whether or not I should go there today, but then that would mean a massive detour. And I'm probably gonna, I don't even know if I'll be able to make it to Mito, because again, I'm going all the way to the coast, because it's a coastal town, Oarai. So, but the walk there, I think, would be a lot more scenic than just the highway. But then I could go to Oarai another day. But I do kind of want to see Mito. I mean, because Mito, if I walk to Oarai, going to Mito actually takes me away from Hitachi. So, I mean, I'm adding extra time, a lot more time. It's a big detour, so I'm trying to think about if it's better to go to Oarai than Mito, or Mito and then Oarai. I mean, I could go to Mito and then Oarai, but I would miss out on that Hinuma lake, and I don't know. I'll think about it once I get closer. This is the kind of walk I like, just kind of quiet, peaceful nature. Alright guys, I pretty much made up my mind about, so I think I'm not gonna go to Oarai via the Hinumagawa and the Hinuma because I mean it's just a lake. I mean it's probably a beautiful lake, don't get me wrong, but I think like I already walked along, the Inbanuman Choshi and the Kasumigaura, so I think it's probably gonna look something like that. And I figured, even though it's probably gonna be maybe a little more scenic, I do want to see Mito, the city. I mean, I don't think it's too different looking from like other cities in Japan, but I mean I think it's probably for a change to like kind of get a little bit of like urban flavor into this walk, and then we're still gonna go to Oarai. It's just we won't go through the Hinumagawa and the Hinuma Lake. Well, there's a river that flows east east from Mito onto the, what is it called? Into the Oarai area. So even though it'll be a bit of a detour to Hitachi, I think I'm planning on going there, maybe having lunch in Oarai, and then from there getting as close as I can to Hitachi. I don't know if I'll be able to get to Hitachi that day, but we'll see. First, that's the plan for the next walk, not this walk, just to clarify. But so we're as the original plan, we were gonna walk to Mito directly from here, and not Oarai, because the detour is way too big. It's gonna be like very late at. It's gonna like almost double the length of this walk if I go through that path. So yeah, Oarai will be in the next episode of this walk. So I don't know if you can see the. Oh yeah, there it is. Owata? I'm guessing Owata Shiroato, if that's the correct Yomikata. So, I mean, it's castle ruins, so it probably, is it noon? It's 11:30. Enjoy the music. Yeah, so the castle ruins, not a full castle, so you might not see much. It'll probably be just like more like a park. So that's why I wanted to go. I think hopefully there's somewhere to sit and stretch my legs, because I've been walking for a long time. I'm on 12 and a half miles so far of walking. So what is it? It's down this road. Oh, there's a car. Maybe I should step off the road here. I got some hay on my shoes. Oh well. I swear, it looks a little bit like autumn, even though it's winter right now, late winter. I mean, well, these trees look, like winter trees, but like I'm talking about like the evergreens. Thought they were supposed to look green. These ones look kind of orange and red. There's a truck coming. Oh boy. Yep, don't walk on the mud. So dirty. Or slippery. And dirty. Wow. Yeah, it's very slippery. Trying to get rid of the mud. Oh boy. See a little bit of those western mountains. I wonder when we'll be able to see the northern mountains. There are also mountains to the north. So this is the west. This is where, like, this is like kind of the direction of Tsukuba-san. And this is like the mountain range north of it. But there should also be some mountains over that way. Can't see them right now though because of trees. But maybe we'll see them eventually. But Mito is kind of directly north of us. So yeah, Mito might also block out any views of mountains. God, my shoes. Looks like chocolate is smeared all over them. Alright, we're about 400 meters away from the castle. A highway here. Let's see. There's a nice view of the mountain. Here. Oh, you can't see. Well, it's the railings kind of, the grade is kind of blocking it. So, I think this car came from, oh yeah. It looks like, though, it just kind of goes around. I don't know. I'm hoping this is a park because I'm looking at it and I don't see any trails that are marked on Google Maps. It just sort of looks like a hill surrounded by a road, which is a little concerning because then I may not be able to enter the area. Looks like a parking lot over there. My phone is getting almost dead. I need to charge it. Be at the parking lot, I'll charge it. Probably. Well, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, but somewhere in those woods, the castle ruins are located. Somewhere in these woods. There might be a trail though. Hopefully there's a map. Because they marked it like it's a park or something. You know. And there's a parking area here, so I mean, who would just stop here just to look at a field and trees if there's like this castle ruins, you know? So there's got to be something more than this. I can already see what. No, that's not a trail. I think that's what it's.入り口はこの5番から90メートル先になります。So, I'm guessing maybe there's an entrance to the park 90 meters ahead. I'm gonna charge my phone here though. Awesome. We found the castle trail entrance. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Okay. It's a preserve. Okay, that's a map of the trail. Okay, let's walk here. Damn, I wish I bought some snacks or lunch. There was a convenience store I passed by, but I didn't get anything because there was no place to sit and eat. So. Yeah. Wow, this is cool. This like the way it's kind of like like a valley area. Again, I don't know if we're actually gonna see any castle because I guess these trails are blocked off now, so let's go to the Honmaru. I think the Honmaru is where the castle, like the keep, is located. Wow, Looks like this was all dug out. Look at that canopy. Wow. It's so quiet. I could literally hear, the silence is deafening. I could hear like the inside of, I think because of the way this dugout area is kind of like, the sound is probably doesn't travel well here. Honmaru. It's to the right. It's to the left. Looks like another dead end. Still no benches or anything. Okay, Honmaru. And there's another, can't read that, but something outpost, some kind of ruins up this staircase. Let's look at the Honmaru first. Maybe we can explore the staircase later. Some little bamboo grove here. Tsuchibashi or Dobashi. I'm not going to read all that, but I think. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, shit! The staircase is not very like it's literally falling apart. Guessing maybe this is where the castle used to be. So you see there's like no castle. It's just literally the ground that it was on that's left. This can't be. Oh shit. think I'm gonna sit on this log over here. Cause, I don't think this place has benches. Looks kind of wet though. It's a little moist, but it's okay to sit on. Whew. Oh. Finally, this is the first time sitting in a while. Nice forest scenery here. Alright, now it's been whatever. Yeah, but I'm ready to, I think, leave this park. Got to rest a bit. So now we're gonna head. I think there's a staircase. I mean, honestly, I don't think that it'll look that different from wherever it leads. Will look much different from what we've already seen. But I'll just go there just in case. You can see, look, yeah, these logs are a little secure. Yeah, I think it was to the right here. Yeah, I didn't realize how tired I was until I sat down. And I kind of wanted to take a nap there, but I know that's probably not a great idea. Probably sitting there for like 15-20 minutes. Wasn't that long. But man, it felt good to sit down after a while. I think it's been raining or snowing, kind of like sleeting a bit in this area the past week or two, so that's why there's a lot of mud and stuff. And I think this mud is making the ground slippery and loose, and that's why the logs are kind of risky to step on. I don't know what this. I don't know if you see this post here, but there's two kanjis or something, and there's ato. I don't know what that first one means. The second one I know means like footprint or remain. But like I don't know what that means. So I'm guessing it's like a part of a castle. So in the fact that we're in castle ruins park. more of pretty much the same kind of scenery. What is this though? It's a deep gorge. Whew. Whew. Oh wow. So this place was once a castle. Don't want to slip and fall. Yeah, this ground is a little loose. Alright. Now I'm gonna go back to the entrance of this park and from there to figure out what direction I need to head in order to reach Mito. So, I think we're approaching the center of Ibaraki. As you can probably see in this, there's a sign up here. Oharai is this way, and Mito Nikachi is this way, so I guess around here would be where I would have made my, or where I would have had to make the final decision on whether or not I go to Oharai, then Mito, or just to Mito. I already have that decided. I'm going to Mito, but yeah, there it is. Alright, it looks like we've arrived at the river plain of Hinumagawa. And this is Hinumagawa here. So, yes, west, the mountains to the west, and Pacific Ocean is in that direction. I am glad I was walking on this side because there's no sidewalk on the other side. I mean, looking at it, yeah, maybe I don't really, maybe this was a good idea to just walk straight. I mean, it's nice, I guess, but in the winter it just looked kind of brown. So, I guess it wasn't a big loss. Well, I want to take a picture of this. So yeah, this is the Hinumagawa. And eventually it flows into the Hinuma, which is a lake in that direction. There's an Eon town over there. I noticed Eon towns tend to be located in like suburbs of cities. I wonder why. Yeah, but we're still walking, so up ahead eventually, I don't know about here, but there is a place called the Kasumigaura. It's a river, and I'm thinking that river eventually takes you to the center of the city. And I was thinking maybe I can walk along that river, because I'm pretty sure it's a very small river, so more like a stream, but I think it'll provide some more scenic views than a highway. So it'll come up not too long from now. Just have to keep walking a little further north. Alright, we are, I believe, in the northern part of Ibaraki, sort of a highway intersection area. So I think the sidewalk I was just on ends eventually, so yeah. But anyway, we're getting closer to Mito City. I've actually progressed far more than I expected. I was actually worried about this walk before because it looked quite long. Because the walk before that took a very long time, and I was only able to oh boy. My fear of heights is kind of getting me right now. But anyway, yeah, because the walk before from Kasumigaura to Takahama along the Kasumigaura took forever, from like morning to after sunset, and man, I was exhausted and in pain, and this walk looks longer. But I don't feel that, my legs hurt, but I don't feel nearly as bad as I did that day. And I think that the reason why is because I did the Takahama walk, the Kasumigaura walk, in the middle of summer. It was really hot. There was heat stroke warnings and everything. So I think the heat took out a lot of energy. So that's why I felt a lot more tired and I couldn't go as far. But I think because it's winter, the energy is more conserved, so I'm able to last a lot longer in this heat. In this in the length that I'm walking. Yeah, I was also worried because I hadn't done a walk like this in like half a year, so I thought I was completely out of shape. Especially chafing. I was worried about chafing, but I'm not experiencing any chafing right now. I think it's because I got a good pair of underwear on. So yeah, I'm not experiencing that problem right now. But yeah, we are, about 17 and a half miles into this walk, and yeah. I am exhausted, but I'm not taking as many breaks as I usually did. Like on that Kasumigaura walk, I was taking breaks every kilometer, man. It was exhausting. The heat is really a factor, I think, that makes walking a lot more difficult. So yeah, but I'm glad that I'm definitely gonna make it to Mito. Because I was wondering, will I make it to Mito now? But I definitely will, and I might even get there before sunset. I think I'm going to get there before sunset, because unless I take a long break, because it's only 2 o'clock, and Mito is 10 kilometers away, or maybe less than 10 kilometers away. What's going on here? I believe we're leaving Ibaraki town, and maybe entering Mito. Because I'm starting to see Mito a lot more. And this looks like a farewell. Yeah. This is okay, so we're in Mito now. I can see there's Mito City. That's awesome. And it's only 2 o'clock. I thought I'd be getting here like sunset. But it's still several hours. Thing is, I don't want to go home too early. So, I mean, there seems to be like a large park on the western side of Mito, so I might take a look at that. Let me take a picture of this. It's right here. All right. So we're getting closer to the river. It's like a tall building in the distance. So we're and there's and you can see there's more like housing, more dense buildings, and we're basically more like in the suburbs of Mito right now, not in the countryside anymore. So yeah. And I saw more people on their bikes, and it's starting to, I guess, become more urban, which is cool. It's nice, seeing someone in an urban place that isn't in the Tokyo. Well, isn't Mito part of the Tokyo metropolitan, like the greater Tokyo area? Because this is still Kanto. I don't know, but yeah, we're getting closer to that river I was talking about. I think it was to the right here. Let me look. Okay, yeah, to the right and the left. Wow, my legs are killing me right now. Yeah, I mean, I've walked about 19.4 miles, and normally this kind of pain would occur around 25 miles in, like at my peak of walking, like during the Choshi walks, but I haven't done this in a while. My legs are starting to. And I haven't taken a break, though. That's another thing that could be causing. I haven't taken a break since I did eat lunch at the convenience, but I didn't get to sit down, though. I was standing the whole time. So I don't know if that was fully a break. But the last time I sat was that castle ruin place, the castle ruins. All these ducks. I wonder what they're talking about. So then we make a left here, and then now I'm not sure if we can walk along the river or the stream, but hopefully we can. I think it's... Oh, God. here and there. Alright, so I gotta cross this road here, but there are a couple cars. Alright, so yes, there is a walking path. Not sure which side's better. So yeah, I mean the stream starts out small, but I think it gradually increases in size as we go downstream. Okay, so we're back walking on, well, at least I'm back. I mean, I haven't filmed it, but I'm back walking on, walking along water. I don't have to deal with cars right now. Okay, so, yeah, so it's like a neighborhood area. Looks like cars, like maybe work vehicles, move along here though. I am, how many miles am I now? I don't even know because it's not showing me. 19.6 miles. Time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock. So sunset, I believe, is at like 5, a little after 5. So I think I might, yeah, as soon as I get to Mito station, I might just have a dinner there and then go back. I think that'll be the plan. My thighs are killing me. Oh. I haven't seen a bench in like ages. Because benches aren't really a thing in Ibaraki. Alright, we are almost 20 miles. 20, hold on. Yeah, almost 20 miles into the walk. So, 19.99 and 20 miles. Alright guys, I just found something. Something very legendary. Something that I don't think we've actually seen today, or at least barely seen. There you go. We got some benches, finally. Oh, finally.
Oh boy, does this feel good? Oh. So I'm gonna sit here and rest for a little bit, and then start recording once I head further downstream. I was just doing some research on like what Mito is known for, and like hold on, like just what Mito is known for, and apparently it's known for, I believe, natto, which is like those fermented soybeans that a lot of people don't like. What else? And something else that I forgot. But the one thing stood out, and that was there's a garden. It's called the Kairakuen or something like that. And it's actually that area I was talking about, the big green area I was talking about that I might walk around. Apparently, it's that's the Kairakuen, and it's like one of the best gardens in Japan. And not only that, right now, as I'm this is there's like a plum festival or like some plum tree festival going on. So I'm guessing you can see a lot of plum blossoms, which is quite exciting, and I think I'm going to try to get there probably as soon as possible, because I don't want the sun to go down. So first I need to cross the street, but oh my gosh, I can't believe I've lucked out. Like I'm here in Mito during like it's probably its most famous like event. So yeah, so I just have to head down this river, and I still want to walk there. I mean, this is my big walk, that's why. So yeah. Alright, swift out the battery since this one was getting low. It's 3:30, and we're still walking along this river. Let me see. We're still a little ways. It kind of got a little warm, so I took off my jacket. So I'm just wearing these short-sleeved shirt right now. When you move a lot and the sun is out too, even though it's 10 degrees Celsius right now, I'm feeling a little warm. Are these oranges? I think these are oranges. Yeah, I'm excited to see those plum trees. On one of my walks, I think it was from Ryugasaki to Tsuchiura, I walked through I stopped by the Ushiku Daibutsu, which I recommend. It's like the biggest statue in Japan. It's really cool, and I think it was built in the 60s, and you can actually go inside it, and although the view isn't super great because the windows are tiny, you can see like a slightly like panoramic view of the Kanto area. But yeah, I mean, definitely recommend it. It's a pretty cool place. So I hope I can get to this plum garden before the sun sets or before it closes. I don't know if it closes. soon. Hopefully not. Because I mean, if the sunset hits, then it's going to be hard to see the plum. Sunset, I believe, is a little after 5. It's 3:30. So I think if I rush, I'll have some time. Maybe I'll get there around 4:30. I don't know. Yeah, so we're still walking along this river. It's actually, this river, I was mispronouncing its name. It's not pronounced Gyakugawa, it's pronounced Sakasagawa? Sakasakawa? I don't know. So, yeah, Japanese isn't exactly the easiest language. Wow, I like this part of the river. It's kind of like a park vibe. The other part just looked like, I don't know, looked a little strange with like the grass path. I don't know. This one looks more like a park. A little waterfall. Oh shit. Playground. Pigeon there. Another waterfall. Looks like there's like a park over there. Oh, there's like a wooden, like, what do you call those again? Boardwalk, yeah. How did I forget that? Boardwalk. There's like a boardwalk and a pond over there. And this red bridge. Take a picture. We're about 22 miles in to the walk. Guys, look at that. That's the city. That's Mito City. Look how built up it is. It feels almost like I'm in Tokyo again. Hold on, let me zoom in there. Yeah, you can see the skyline of Mito City right there. I mean, we're in the municipality, but we're not in the heart. That's like the heart over there. That's like where the station and all the stuff is. That's really cool. Like, cause like the walk to Choshi, I never really came across like a whole like separate city like that. But like this is the first walk. I mean, I guess Chichiura also had a bit of a skyline, but like this is like this is something. This feels like something like, I don't know, it's this far out, and you can see the skyline of the city there. It's quite nice. So yeah, here we go. Mito City is just over there. Okay. Here's Mito. Oh my god. That's an interesting looking staircase. So the next place I want to go to, well, I mean, yeah, we're obviously going to the that park, but there's like a lake on the way there that I think will provide some. I think it's called the Senba Lake, Senbako. So might think that'll have some nice views. So tired. I'm gonna collapse. There's like a strange piece of artwork over there. Strange piece of architecture. It's like, looks geometric. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, this feels bigger than Tsuchiura. Tsuchiura, also had like a downtown feel, but not as. This one feels a little more like urban. So